Ffrench is back to return the opening kick from Michael Farkas as Ohio won the toss, elected to defer, and we're underway here at Heinz Field. Early 11 a.m. kick, the first of 4 games here. Davis will line up in the backfield to the left of Pickett, who backs up in the gun. On first and long, in trouble, and he's going to be hit and swarmed under. Eric Pop.
Week against Rhode Island, they brought their linebackers and they were able to pressure the pocket. They do a good job of not rushing past a sudden change to the Ohio offense here.
Here we go, 3rd down and 12. Pickett again in trouble, gets away, got it out short. Going back to return this punt for Kirk Christodoulou, the Aussie who punted 5 times last week for the Panthers. He had 1 blocked. This one gets away cleanly. It's going to be Isaiah Cox who actually fields the kick, and he won't get to the 20. Dual threat guy, 3rd-year starter, and obviously for their best chance today, they need Rourke to play well. And he's going to take a shot deep right sideline, has a man down there, underthrown a bit, and some contact in the secondary. He was looking for Jerome Buckner. 2 receivers to either side for Rourke. He's going to jet out, toss it over to Allison, and he'll cut it up on the near sideline. Standing back at the Pitt 10-yard line, Michael Farkas, the senior punter. First team All-MAC last year, didn't punt once last week. Called on early here today. Ffrench hit as he made the catch inside the 15-yard line.
Block punts, it's those things that you want to correct in week 2 right away.
Pickett, and that's a drop pass, and we saw quite a few drops last week for Pitt. Flag comes in, and Pickett last week started 1 of 7 through the air as he hands off to Davis, and that's going to be enough for a first down. 2017 at Virginia Tech. They averaged 228 yards per game last year. A real sea change in this offense for Pitt. To the outside, that is caught by Aaron Matthew.
They're going to call it a first down.
Yep, they are.
First down for Pitt.
First down, Pittsburgh. Trying to get Pickett comfortable, and he looks comfortable. Another completion inside the 25-yard line, down to the 23.
The pocket to the tackle, that moves the safety to the top of your screen and creates a little bit of a throwing lane.
Started 5 for 5.
And the ball should have been caught.
Pickett looking right, comes back left on the slant. Here's Taysier Mack. Down to the 11-yard line, another first down for the Panthers. That's a gain of 12. In the red zone here, 3rd down. And we'll call it 7. Cox's arm fires. That was nearly picked off at the goal line by Jared Dorsa. Alex Kessman setting up from 27 yards out. And Pitt has the first quarter lead.
Clay, it's key for Ohio to run the football with Keyshawn Camp, one of the 2 defensive tackles for Pitt, out of the game.
Julian Ross again. And he had some daylight, but he was tripped up by DeMar Hamlin, the free safety. Make comments like that very easily. He's usually pretty understated. So that's saying something. Here's Rourke. Looking to throw again. He finds Ross wrapped up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a handful. And this is the 2nd punt for Michael Farkas. Ffrench is going to come up. And he dropped it. Ball loose. And Ffrench is able to recover at the 10-yard line. A near critical mistake for the Pitt special teams.
Win the line of scrimmage, and credit that front 7 for Ohio. They really won that battle up front.
So Pitt forced to go to the air. Pickett in trouble from the end zone, able to get rid of it before a sack in the end zone. 2nd 3 and out for the Panthers as Christodoulou has to punt from the back of the end zone. It's a good kick. Buckner will take it from his own 40. Finds some running room. Comes to midfield. Another flag on the field. Buckner into Pitt territory. He'll walk out at the 31-yard line. 55-yard kick. Good return for Buckner.
This offense perfectly.
3rd and short. Can they pick it up? They do with O'Shawn Allison. Rourke gives it to Allison. Finds room on the right side. He'll rip off 8 yards. On 2nd and 2, Rourke sets, throws, has a man, incomplete. Throw a little high. 3rd and 2. Rourke Looking, and he's complete. That's a first down catch for Jerome Buckner.
If TD and Danny had a race, I think there'd be a little bit more distance between them.
What I want to know is where was the number 15 guy?
That's right. He's left out.
Pickett is complete into Ohio territory. It's Maurice Ffrench. Look out. He could go. Touchdown Panthers. Maurice Ffrench. 74 yards on the catch and run. It's a touchdown. And Pitt has a 9-0 lead, including today, but on this series, Pickett hits Ffrench.
First of all, the offensive line holds up. Secondly, Kenny Pickett does a great job of moving himself to a place he can throw the football and now getting it to your playmakers. That's the recipe for success for the Panthers. Believing in yourself, moving around, letting your quarterback lead, and now get it to your explosive playmakers on the outside, which Maurice Ffrench is one of those guys.
We also know he's not 100%. They're 2 of 5 today on third down, and Rourke is going to go down. Second sack today for the Panthers. Start last week is playing well so far today.
Boy, and they brought the house this time. Nowhere to go for Nathan Rourke was the first guy there.
Maurice Ffrench back to return this Farkas kick. He hasn't called for a fair catch yet. He muffed the last one. He's cool on this one. Going a long way to the other side of the field and finds some room. And gets into Ohio territory. And we're seeing more running. It was Pitt offense for sure. The Pickett goes back to the air here. Catch made by the tight end, Griffin Stewart. And he's got the first down.
Nowhere to go with the football.
His UMass team's put up 92 against Ohio the last couple of years. That's first down yardage for Will Gregg, but a marker down.
Being able to get those total yards where they want it.
184 yards, but only a handful on the ground. Pickett looking to pass again. Left it short for Will Gregg, the tight end, and he'll bang his way to another first down for the Panthers.
Defenders stop and then get out and use that speed on the perimeter.
That's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. Vincent Davis. First carry of the day, and it's a touchdown. As he said leading up to this game, we're not sure if he's going to play more than 4 games this year. Well, keeps doing stuff like that.
To contain, get everything inside. They've done a really good job of that through 1.5 quarters.
Second and long. Rourke hit as he throws, got rid of it. Nice catch coming back to the ball at the 41-yard line. But enough, that's a gain of 19 and a first down.
Pocket kind of collapsing. He had to throw him open.
First down and 10 from the 42. Rourke coming to the near sideline. Deep ball for Buckner. He got it. He had plenty mustard on that throw. And brought down at the 13-yard line by Hamlin.
Job of hanging in a clean pocket, and he unloads on this one. Nathan Rourke, all he could muster in a perfect dime to the outside to Jerome Buckner. Now the Bobcats are in business inside the 20-yard line in the red zone.
Allison in the backfield. He'll go in motion. Rourke out of the gun for the Bobcats. Looking to the end zone. Has a clean pocket. Throws. It's tipped. And out of the end zone. Incomplete. Zervo's 2 for 2 on field goals last week with a long of 42. This is a chip shot from 23.
He doesn't like to wear the wristband, but they got to find a way to create movement here on third down.
3rd and 7. Pass complete. There's Mack. Their deep threat gets it across the 50 into Ohio territory. The gain of 23.
Man coverage. Pressure comes. Solid pickup in the backfield by Malik Carter. That allows Kenny Pickett to exploit that man to find his big target in Mack.
Pickett wants to throw again, slides up, finds Ffrench at the 29. Boy, that was a pretty play.
Protect him, yards will come, and that's exactly what the Panthers are doing now. Good protection. They had to travel everywhere to play named teams.
Pickett to throw. He'll get it to Ffrench on the screen, spins out of a tackle, but then Ohio, great pursuit to get to the ball carrier. Jamal Hudson, the corner. He's got to be happy with his defensive unit there. Here's a 45-yard field goal attempt for Kessman, and it had no chance. Third and 6. Rourke feeling some pressure again from Jones. Throws it, complete. And that is a first down catch and run for Cam Ode.
Great job of going from 1 to 2 to 3, inside to outside. He had in cuts coming from the left, trips formation. And
three receiver set. Pressure. Rourke. And incomplete, batted down. It was intended for Buckner, but another great play by Mathis, we think. Farkas trying to dump it inside the 10. Fair catch called for by Ffrench.
Minimal gain. You're going to use your timeout here.
Draw play. A.J. Davis. And he's going to be close. I think he does have the first down, and that's big for Pitt. His hard pickup for Allison. Rourke will take the snap out of the gun. And it's Allison again. He's going to be close to the first down before he is stacked up. Iowa was 3 of 9 in the first half on third down. Rourke on the comebacker to Cox. And he's going to be well short of what they need. Elias Reynolds, 3 of 7 today on third down. And another penalty flag. Pickett unleashes a pass to the outside. It is caught at the 50-yard line. And they bring in the fullback, Rashad Wheeler. They hand off to the running back, and Ohio makes the stop. Third down and 9. Two receivers to the wide side of the field. Rourke is going to be sacked again. At Pitt front, dialing up the pressure, and Kylan Johnson is having himself a game.
This third down blitz, he's over the football. He's going to skate around to the left side, and right tackle Grimes never picks him out. He ran.
Great high school player, dual threat quarterback in Dallas at Skyline High School, and he has been their most consistent linebacker so far here in the first 2 weeks. Ffrench plays it on the hop. Given ground to get ground, and he'll get back to the 20. That's where he's pushed out of bounds. Pickett rolling out. Second down and 8, and that is a catch for Will Gregg.
Lightly to get that pass and secure it after the big hit.
Pickett to throw again. Great catch by Trey Tipton.
Terrific location of the football on the back shoulder throw, and then let your athlete who sees the football coming.
Another pass and another pretty catch. This time it's Taysir Mack. 21.
When the receivers are having a day like today, just get it close. These guys are catching everything.
Malik Carter stays in the game in the backfield as Pickett goes under center. He'll toss it to Carter. Carter cuts it up, finds a blocker. And then is stood up by Jaron Hampton. Cal Adamitis to snap it. Kirk Christodoulou to hold it. That one is true. Tucked it inside that right upright.
On the other side, Chris Dolman and Bill Moss, and you had so many great players that played for the Panthers in that era.
Third down and 3. Ohio's going to get the first down and a lot more. Rourke is complete to Isaiah Cox, who gets into Pitt territory.
Response by Nathan Moore. Good protection in the pocket, and he steps in and fires one right in front of Hamlin, the free safety.
Wants to throw it again, and he's got time to do it. Man wide open. O'Shawn Allison. And a touchdown saving tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Play, you come back with a little misdirection. You fake it to O'Shawn Allison, but he's going to sneak out the short side on that wheel route and runs right by every Panther defender. Shoestring tackle, saves a touchdown, but that's a great play call.
Touchdown would get him back in this game, but still plenty of time to go. This is Demontre Tuggle. Touchdown, Bobcats. His third rushing touchdown of the year.
By their quarterback in his right arm, but finished off with this power running game. There's a lot of blue jerseys going backwards.
30 pass attempts, 290 yards through the area as a touchdown pass. He'll hand off to Davis here. A.J. Davis, good run on first down. He has the 35, the 40, finally brought down at the 42 by Hampton.
Side to blitz on first down, and what does Pitt do? They run right where the blitz came from. A.J. Davis breaks a couple of arm tackles. What's going to take the Pitt running game to the next level.
Pickett goes to Griffin Stewart, and the tight end tumbles ahead for a first down into Ohio territory.
Today on third down for 115 yards and a touchdown. Another opportunity right here.
They need the 34-yard line. Pickett is going to go deeper than that. Looking for Ffrench, incomplete. In fact, had a touchdown last week, but the wide receiver core is missing him today. Didn't make the trip. He's nicked up. And Nathan Rourke, playing sick, goes down. Another sack. It's Jalen Twyman, number 97. He's been very active in the backfield today.
Told us people have to step up with Camp out and Weaver out. Who's going to be the next guy? And today it's been Twyman.
Again, wearing Aaron Donald's old college number. They swing it out. Jerome Buckner dropped the football, and it's recovered by the Bobcats.
The Ohio offense, you're trying to just get the ball out to your playmaker, and then good pursuit by Patrick Jones from the backside. Ball on the ground.
First play of the quarter. Rourke is going to gun it over the middle. It's deflected, intended for Lurman, the tight end. That was a huge play when the defense needed him most. This is the 8th punt for Farkas today from his end zone. Ffrench never thought about a fair catch. Those are dirty words to him. And he gets to the 44. He had that big 74-yard touchdown reception in the first half. That should have been caught by Mack, incomplete.
Having to have some more success on offense throwing it, you might as well take 2 or 3 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, instead they take about a minute off. As Christodoulou is going to flip the field. A very good punt from the sophomore from Australia. 40-yard kick. Big third down and 13. Pitt bringing the pressure. Rourke hit, and he is dropped. Did he get out of the end zone? Yes, he did.
He has been relentless. Top of the screen, little swim move, pressure all around the pocket, and a good job by Patrick Jones actually pushing him.
And so now another punt, number 9 on the day for Farkas. Ffrench is going to field this line drive kick. A lot of room to operate. Ffrench is going to take it to the wide side of the field. There he goes, inside the 20. And he's going to be collared at the 10-yard line, but there are 4 penalty flags down inside the 10.
They've seen come here in quite a while.
He has been outstanding today as Vincent Davis takes the handoff, and he's got a first down run. Third down and 7. Pickett to throw. He'll dump it off to his tight end, and they're going to be short of the first down. This will be punt number 5, if indeed it is a punt for Christodoulou, and it is. Fair catch called for. This is Buckner. And another long field.
And Jones and Alexander have played so well up front for the Panthers.
Second down and 2. And that's going to be close to a first down for Tuggle as we go down to Dr. Punch.
You want to be able to get points out of this drive to make it a 1-score game.
Offense has struggled throughout the day. This pass is going to land incomplete, but they may be calling pass interference on Damari Mathis. Play clock down to 5. On the slant, complete. Shane Hooks dropped it. He had it and dropped it. Mathis, a great job stripping that ball. Maurice Ffrench, he has been busy in the return game today, backpedaling inside the 10, muffed it again. Able to get it back. Hurdles out of a tackle. Man, he is interesting to watch. Makes everything exciting. Going to send Will Gregg in motion. A.J. Davis in the backfield. On third down and 3. Pickett dumps it off to Gregg. Gregg out of a tackle. Big first down for the Panthers. They will keep this drive alive.
Outside with the flashy receivers. The meat and potatoes guys, that's going to be tight ends, fullbacks, offensive line. And Will Gregg does an excellent job of keeping those chains going, keeping the clock going.
Trying to go to 9 and 8 all time as Pitt's starting quarterback. Back to the ground. Working the clock. Good game for A.J. Davis. He'll add to his total.
Beautiful vision and a cutback by A.J. Davis. Understanding where his blockers are initially on the offensive line.
And then Clemson will go back into ACC play. The game against Syracuse next week. That's another first down for Pittsburgh.
Started the wear and tear of the Pitt offensive line. It really taken over.
Give to Vincent Davis. That's a first down. Inside the 30. And the Panthers will be able to burn more clock. W is appreciated by these fans. This coaching staff going to be a little happier this week.
Much happier because the execution was better. And anytime you win, you have a chance to celebrate and you can still correct what you need to correct.